Okay, who fancies a bit of Tiger Cubbery? I know I do. So I'm going to take this one for a few miles, little blast around the lanes, and hopefully, if all goes to plan, come back and do similar on the Trials Cub. I'll not be doing the Roman Road on this one. It's got barely any ground clearance, but we'll probably do that on the other one. Anyway, let's get a few miles in. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, there you are. Emergency ignition, got it? Like I said earlier, we got a flat battery. Good few months, I think, since I've been out on this one. I think the last attempt to start it and or ride it are actually available to see on YouTube, and it's a few months at least, I'm sure. This thing pulls like a little train. There are times when there's just no substitute for a Triumph Tiger Cub. This really does feel, I know we're only showing a little over 40 miles an hour, It really does feel like it could just go on day in, day out like that, without a care in the world. It's definitely a little big bike. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that riding a Tiger Cub, especially this one, is a totally unique experience actually. There's nothing else quite like it. You have your Bonnevilles and your Tridents. I've got a Trident myself. Royal Enfield Bullet 500 Green Laner, the Suzuki X5, all sorts of bikes, Honda 500 Twin. None of them quite sort of have what this has got. Right, we'll do the old Phantom Hill route, I think. As with lots of things, and Tiger Cubs are no exception, some of them have engines that are just somehow greater than the sum of their parts. And this has always been like that. It'll probably make a fantastic engine for a Trials Cup. But don't worry folks, it's staying in its original matching numbers rolling chassis. But a strong puller. Not many machines will see top gear coming up here. This one will. Briefly. I love the way it just digs in and keeps going. There we are. Third gear that was. I know it's not great practice as far as big ends and things are concerned, valve seats and valves to do that for a sort of lengthy periods, but a little short burst like that, you're okay. Little bikes, these Tiger Cubs, for lifting the spirits as well. Like I say, you don't have to really go far or fast or for long on them. I'm already feeling 10 times happier than I did this morning. Obviously been some muck spreading going on around here recently. Any kind of modern machine give this sort of feeling and experience, and it's such a good thing too, such a good feeling and experience. All I really need to do for this one when I get home is I'll put the battery on charge for a few hours. It's obviously in a bit of a limbo state between flat and charged, and best catch it sooner rather than later, or I'll have a dead battery. Here we are looking down on the Towie Valley with Black Mountain in front of us. And the mountains of Linnavan, of course. What I think I'll do on the Trials Cub replica is probably aim to do the same route more or less, although like I say, I'm not taking this one down the Roman road. I probably will do on the Trials Cub. In case anyone's wondering, this has got a 4-speed gearbox, but first is so low it's hardly ever required actually. Probably quite comfortably manage another gear up the top, truth be known. And it is on original gearing. We've got 18 teeth on the front, 46 on the rear. On 16-inch wheels. So that's how it would have come out the factory. say to anyone, if you get a chance to ride a Tiger Cub, or better still even own one, go for it. I can't see it be disappointed, as long as you get one in good shape, of course. But the same goes for most other things there, actually. Right, that's first gear. Well, that concludes our little outing on this lovely little 1958 Tiger Cub. All I need to do, or want to do with it, is get the battery off and stick it on an external charger, just to make sure we're good to go next time, and we'll be putting it away. And the next one out will be the Trials Cub replica, to do a similar route, but we'll take in the Roman road as well on that. But a great little bike this. I've owned it since 1977 and I love it to bits.